Hey guys, I'm making yet another post. I'm doing this, I think, the day after I posted the last one, but I actually shot the last one 2 weeks ago, or almost 2 weeks ago, and it just took me a long time to get it on. I don't know, it's been kind of a funny month and a half with the lockdown and no work and all that stuff. And I just, it's strange that they say, if you want to get something done, give it to somebody busy to do, and I'm not busy, so I didn't get shit done. And yeah, I've mostly just been worried about not working. But so it took me a while to get the thing posted. It was really just the editing that I try not to do editing for these because that backs the things up, and if I don't get to it, then it doesn't get posted very timely. Yeah, anyway, but I'm about to. I didn't get. I didn't take the meat out of the freezer, so I got to go to KFC or somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to go, but we're going to go for a walk. And first thing, the sun's headed down right now. I think I may walk around the alley just so you can see, so get some shots, and it's really pretty. It's pretty over the lake. We'll start here on the balcony. So this is the view from my balcony. I think it's a really nice neighborhood. You can see off in the distance and close to the Pan Pacific Hotel. It's a really nice hotel. That's where I went for my birthday. If you watch that clip, that was the last night before the lockdown. I thought life was back to normal or going to be normal. And, I can't really see the sunset from my balcony. That's the only bad thing. But unless you have one building that's taller than all the others, you don't get that. And that would ruin, and maybe I should say it does ruin the city. Look at that building over there that's tall, very tall. Um, yeah, it doesn't really fit in. It's not a very attractive building, so let's see if we can. I wish there was a way to control the. Um, what am I talking about? The camera thing? Um, More slowly. It seems to swing really quickly. That's the street. That's the coffee house I used to go to when we were allowed to go to coffee houses. All right, let's head down. I think it has trouble tracking the mask. So one reason I wanted to make another post, even though I uploaded one yesterday, is an update on all the stuff that I was talking about in that one. Um, it's hard. It was hard for me to even look at it from just less than 2 weeks ago, and I was so very optimistic. If you noticed, I was talking about how it'll be just a few weeks, couple weeks of uh, couple weeks of lockdown, and I'll be out of work, but I'll be back to work by the end of the month. And I was imagining. I remember that we were going to walk around the island. Let's do that. Oh, well, it lost me, but it's filming the street. That's nice. Well, let's keep going with that. Anyway, so that's weird. So yeah, I imagine that the infection rate would have gone down. I mean, I figured by now we're almost in the last week of the month. Oh, now have a look at the ground. Anyway, yeah, I figured by the last week of the month, infection rates would be down low, very low by now. Everything would be wrapping up, but they're back on the upswing. At this point, there is no end in sight for the lockdown. And I haven't talked to Ms. High yet, But I don't think there's going to be. She said she had already offered me a job in July at one of her schools, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. That does not look promising. So this is my little island. It's kind of hard to. Ooh, fish down there. It's kind of hard to complain about anything when you're living like this every day. Look at that sunset. How gorgeous is that? Tropical, hot. Oh, the weather is so nice now. Hot, clear. It's just beautiful here. Yeah. This island has some of the cutest little cafes and things. Can't go in them now, but there's a ton of those. It's also got some really fancy buildings. I don't know if you can see that one, but it's really nice. This is Standing Bar. This is a pretty good bar. Obviously, this is the one that's open for takeaway. It's got a nice little balcony. It's a nice little bar. So you bring your own glass in, mug, and they'll fill it. The beers are half off right now, so you have to take them out. I just drank mine on the walk home the other day. Of course, it's still more expensive than just buying a beer in a convenience store, so I only did it once just to see. So this lake where I live is called Trukbak, and the lake that the island is in. And it's separated from the larger West Lake by the causeway over there on that side. You can see the sun is setting behind West Lake. I don't think you can see it in this shot, but you've got the causeway on the other side of this lake, and then West Lake. But West Lake is very large compared to this one. You're looking at just about the entire lake right now. Okay, guys, we're back on mission now. We are headed to find something to eat. I'm just gonna walk towards the causeway, I guess. There's some food places in that direction. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I already said everything I wanted to say about uh, the condition here. There's not really much to be said except the spread is getting worse. It's not bad by international standards, so it's nothing to worry about. Like on a personal level, it's not like deaths are still. I think there were 67 when I checked the other day. It's getting to where there's one or two extra new deaths every day, which that in itself has not been, the common. That's not been what's happening here in Vietnam until now. Even at the height of the pandemic last year, Uh, there just weren't that many. In fact, there were zero right up until um, Spring Festival of this year. And apparently somebody, they said, snuck across the border, which to me that sounds like they're just trying to make it sound like somebody broke the rules, when I think that's not entirely necessary for the disease to spread. But however it got here, it the first place it struck was an old folks home in Da Nang that time too. I think so. Both times it's been Da Nang because it's a popular tourist destination. So when someone does come in from a foreign, when a foreign person comes in, they go straight to Da Nang or someplace like it, um, for vacation. And then they start the spread, but it apparently was an old folks home there that it got started in, and that just killed like 40 something people. And those were the first deaths in Vietnam. So I think in 2020 there were zero. I'd have to check my facts to be absolutely sure about that, but it was almost none. And then when this one broke out, this has been more deadly, so it's been knocking off people a lot more efficiently. But having said that, I mean, it's a country of 90 million people, and it's like 67 people have died. So it's not good for them, but that's a pretty good statistic. Anywho, I feel like the journal is over. Sorry, I had to adjust the phone. That's the update. That's what's going on. Maybe I'll get some shots as I walk around the lake. I'm getting a kind of a good view spot here. Although the sun's already down now. But yeah, I guess that's it. Doesn't look like lockdown's gonna be released anytime soon. My current plan this week is to see if there's some online stuff I can do. I was doing online teaching at the schools here, but neither I nor any of them really know what we're doing with online classes. The kids don't enjoy it, and they don't really pay attention. And, I mean, I think online classes are a challenge in any case, because you're plopping the kids down in front of a machine that they consistently use for entertainment, and then showing them something that's not really entertainment. But anyway, I'm going to look for something that's just online, and hopefully get some cash in. This is the street I was showing you just a few seconds ago. Across the lake, it is just a row of eateries, and most of them are pretty good. I mean, the ones I've tried. It's not been the most social year, so I haven't tried many of them, but the ones I have tried have been pretty good. Of course, it's popular because it's right here on the lake. They have some really good views. A lot of them will have upper level. There's always a dog there, and it always scares me, because they wait till you're like right up on top of them, and then they start barking. I don't even notice they're there. Anyway, well, let's see if we can get some more here. Let's see how many of these places are closed. Coffee shops, restaurants, all closed, every one of them. Now, there's a bar right here I've always wanted to try, but since I've not had regular work since I've been here, I have not. So I'm seeing fit to splurge. And this is all up against the lovely lake. And that is my little island. And this is the causeway. It's kind of busy. You can normally walk the causeway, but obviously they got it roped off now. It's okay. So I made it to the KFC. I like how I pretended I might go somewhere else. That was never going to happen. I didn't put out the meat for dinner. I've been trying to cook, but I just messed up. I have. Yep, sure. Come on. But I didn't do it today, so I had to come get a burger. And KFC is just the easiest place to do it. So that's it. That's all. That's all there is for the. Oh, there's some straws. Oh, anyway, I'll see you guys later. It was maybe a humdrum post, but it's alright. Come on. Thank you. Alright, we're going to take off. Bye-bye. And there's the ceiling. It's failed to walk on to me again. Alright, I'll talk to you guys next week.